G'day everyone, T-Nick back here again in OpenTTD. Welcome back to Essens, where we sort of wrapped up the last episode by fixing this station, because we kind of forgot to fix it in the middle of the episode, even though I'd started fixing it, and then you know what, just never mind. Anyway, on the way out last time, I did notice that this junction is still a bit of a mess, and I thought maybe we could do something about it. And then I saw we had a massive queue of trains trying to get into Neukölln, that station, and I thought maybe we could do something about that too. I don't know what, but you know, I feel we should do something. For starters, I don't want railway, I want electrified railway. One nice simple change we can make is to sort of stretch out this junction here. So I'm going to go ahead and whack a bit of track there, and then scooch the actual split point up there, just to try and separate things a little bit. You know, just in case anyone's sort of queuing up, we can go about. Yeah, see, there we go. While he's waiting at that signal, see, another train can now overtake him going over this way, which, you know, probably won't happen. But if it does happen, I can feel really good about knowing I've played a part in that. Obviously, having a signal here isn't ideal, because a train could queue up back this way and block this train, but baby steps. Let's just take it easy. So another thing we can do is, instead of diverting over this tunnel via a bridge, we could just scooch straight around here. So why don't we go ahead and make that thing happen like I just said it would? Because, you know, it probably won't improve the train flow very much, but it will visually improve the area slightly. And I don't think that's actually going to break anything, so I can feel pretty good about that. So get rid of that there, and then squidgy, get rid of that. Good, so that just cleans that up a little bit. Obviously, we've still got our quad track situation here, splitting off over to the goods yard and then down the passenger lines. But yeah, you can see we've got quite a queue forming outside of Neukölln, this town. And that is because we have 27 trains that all want to come through this station, because dummy me keeps putting more trains on this route to serve Essens, forgetting that they actually keep going to Neusterlitz. So I might even look at having them skip Neularken or Neukölln or whatever the hell this town's called, and just have the local trains stopping there. And then people can just change at Essens if they really want to, because, I mean, how many people do you still have on board? Yes, you. I'm talking to you. Yeah, you still have a lot of people on board, and a nice matching purple and cream set of cars. Well, let's just bugger that up, because we're going with mixed carriage sets, damn it. How old are you anyway? 24 or 38? Yeah, we'll keep you around for a little while. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy you some new carriages, though. Yeah, we'll get rid of these ones. These ones are a bit old. Yeah, no, I said get rid of them, not move them around slightly. Yes, okay. Anyone else with a complete set of old carriages? I think you have one as well. Yes, you could probably do with some new carriages as well. Once again, I don't know what happens to the people who are in these carriages when we scrap them. Yep, terribly sorry about that, folks, but whatever. I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure they go to a better place. What do we want? 3 carriages there, and we want them to be intercity, please. Oh no, we can't make them intercity. Isn't that funny? Clearly the BR110 has fallen from mainline status, so yeah, maybe we can just drop them back down there. Oh, now they're blue. Ooh, this is all very exciting. Let's just put them up there. See, these ones are intercity red. That's very exciting. Now we wanted to have, we'll keep the old dining car there, but I kind of want to get my dome car back. Oh no, the dome car's only on this train. Never mind, not going to get a dome car back. Can we refit these cars to be... No, okay, they're going to be blue. Well, we're just going to live with that, aren't we? The main thing is we've mixed up our carriage sets a bit more, and that looks nice. Didn't do anything to fix the problem up here. It's purely eye candy, you understand, but, well, you know me, style over substance any day. Now, one thing we could do is have a bypass around the town to just cut the whole thing out, which probably will be the most efficient option. Or we could just put a couple more platforms in there. But, I mean, 218 passengers, most of them going via Essens. Where are you all going? Dissenham, Tudor, Essens, oh god, you're going everywhere. Yeah, okay, so what we'll do is we'll just put a bit of a bypass in and then rejig the existing track to suit that. So go ahead and whack a bit of track in here to start with. And then we'll just sweep up. That's too far away to sweep up. We want to... Actually, no, it's not. Because we're going to have to tunnel under it. Aren't we? Yes, we are. Answered my own question there. So let's just scooch up here. Get rid of this bit of land here. Because obviously we're going to want to put a second track in next to it. Something like that. Just, excuse me. Oh, that's an actual building, not a field. Okay, even though it looks like a field, it's not a field. That's a thing that happens, apparently. It's probably a very common mistake people make. It's not just me, right? Someone back me up on this. No, that's fine. I'll just keep pretending I'm crazy. Pretending I'm crazy? Pretending I'm sane. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and run our new express track down here. I think that lines up. Does that line up? Yes, it does. Oh, look at that. Got a win for once. Now, how are we going to split things off over here? Because obviously we have to be careful. We're working around the existing freight lines. We could scooch this freight line over by one. Now, we can't really go in anywhere here, though, because we've got the freight station in the way. I like to make things difficult, don't I? What if we bring this back here? This one we can attach up quite succinctly. And then we bring this one out like this. Yeah. And then drop him down, something like that. And then, of course, I just want to drop this down a little bit. No, sorry, I didn't mean to. Sorry about that, sir. So you can come back now. Try again, mate. That's my bad. I'm really sorry about that. Did not mean to upset you. Okay, so if you could continue, and then I'll do that again. Drop that down there, put a bit of track up like that, and then that's fine. Yeah, see, you're not inconvenienced, just your friend. Although you've broken down to show me how disgusted you are with the whole process. So, good. Yeah, there we go. So now that's how we split that off. Now, that will slow down the express trains. Maybe we want to put the tunnel straight through. Yeah, why don't we actually... excuse me, got to throw to my frog. Why don't we actually make that the slow track? Something like that. Yes, good. Yep, that's perfect. And then we can back this bit off and then put the tunnel in here. Yeah, there we go. So that way we're not slowing our express trains down any more than we need to. And then obviously the existing junction up here will work fine. Got to put in some special signals, otherwise our trains will get a bit confused, which is not new. Although with me as CEO and overlord, confusion reigns supreme. That's just my buzzword. So run this down here. So we've already got one of the fast tracks sorted out. That's good. That was the easy bit, I think. Go ahead and whack one of those signals in there. Now you're a good candidate. So you will no longer stop at Neularken or Neuklaken or Nukaluken or whatever it's called. Yeah, so you now run Essens to Neusterlitz. Excellent. So you're a slightly faster train, and that should send them defaulting down the new track because they'll figure out it's a quicker route. Obviously, these guys were already in play at the time, so, they don't know what they're doing. Now, what we want to do is we want to have sort of an extra track coming down this side here. Something like that. Let's just get rid of this signal here to give us a bit of room to move. Put a bunch of track in like that so it looks like you know what you're doing. Connect that up there, and then we can remove this little bit here, drop this back, and then of course we can drop this down into a tunnel again and get under the other bit of track. Yep, that didn't work. Good work. Try that. Will that work? Yes. It's not particularly attractive though, so I'm going to have to rebuild this bit because, yeah, I kind of want to have it come out a little bit before it goes up and then curves. So what if we do that? I realize having a little S curve here is far from ideal, but, well, that's the hand we've been dealt. So let's just run with that idea instead. So we'll slow the trains down a squidge as they go around these two little kinks here, but I think it looks a lot nicer down at the junction, and aforementioned comment about style over substance. So drop another signal in there, and then we'll just have to populate this new line with a few signals as well. Did I put signals on the bit I already built? No, I didn't, because I'm a silly Billy. Oh, I did up here. Okay, consistency. That's the key, folks. If you want to succeed at TTTTTTD, consistency. See, first train using the new track. Huzzah! And it's completely empty. Well, that's clearly the politicians missed the memo that we'd opened a brand new track to help bypass the cluster flip that is Neukalen. Yeah, cool. Yeah. I wonder if he's just dropped everyone off that wanted to come to Neukölln to cram onto one of the local trains. Where are all these trains going? This is a hodgepodge mix of rolling stock if ever I saw it. That does not tell you where he's going. He is now going to Braunschweig interchange after Nienburg, so that means he's going this way. Very good. Excellent. And of course then we've got the S-Bahn. Excuse me. The S-Bahn, which is coming through and going this way, I want to say. Where do you go? You go to Seinfeld. Okay, cool. I'm figuring out where everything goes. You're very old. Well, you're very sold. That rhymed. Witten no longer accepts goods. Oh, that's bad. I actually have a goods train that comes up here. That no good. So let's just put a cheeky bus stop down inside town. Drive-through stops can't have junctions. Well, that makes sense at the face of it. Does that make it accept goods now? Yes. Problem solved. Do we have a goods train coming here? No, that's only a new station, so I don't really care about that one. No, that's fine. Why is no one accepting goods anymore? Not that I really care about Hornburg either, apart from having a silly name. Now, one thing I did want to do is these ferries here. Are they making money? Okay, well, they are. Well, that sort of takes the wind out of my sails. As I was going to say, we've got enough money to really link this up proper with Essen's, with a railway line, given we've got this handy-dandy iron ore mine, but the ferries are kind of making money. Oh, I just upgraded that to a nice electric train too. You frigid forest, frackin' foresty rubbish. Okay, well, you bugger off, and when you've unloaded, we will get you to go to the depot, and I guess we'll reassign you somewhere else because this forest hates us and needs to die a slow death. So get rid of the station. Goodbye, friend. And get rid of the track there. And of course, because I got rid of the station before the train's gone to the depot, it's now going to complain several times that it has an invalid order. Really thought that one through, didn't I? Cool. And now you're stuck behind the freight train as well. Oh, there goes that town name factory. Is there another forest we could send that train to, by the by? And also, weren't we going to put another track in here? Was that something I was going to do and I forgot to do? Because I'm pretty sure if I electrify down to that siding, I can then redeploy our lost wood train down there and actually move a bit more wood from this siding here, which would kill two stones with one bird. Obviously, don't kill birds with stones because that is a horrible, ghastly thing to do. And if I ever hear any of you doing that, there will be words. You better believe when your father gets home, he will hear about it. So drop that down, make it look pretty, and then we'll put in a nice modern concrete buffer stop. Like that. Good, here comes the log train as well. Hi, guess what? You're getting a new brother or sister. Gender neutral. We're not going to pigeonhole. Train 146. Good Lord, what is happening over here? Let me guess. You can't get through the station because there's too many trains waiting. Yes, this is going spectacularly. Why don't we get rid of that buffer stop there? And boobly boo, like that. Well, that helped you. I don't think it actually helps him or her. See? Gender neutral. Okay, so what if we... Oh, hang on. All we need to do is put a set of points in here. Yep, okay. Yeah, that's a long wood train. Yep, okay. Keep it going. Yep, there you go. Problem solved. Okay, so you can go through, and then hopefully that'll free up that platform for you to go the other way. That's something we should really look at too. What was I doing before I got distracted? I was doing something over here. That's right. I was going to find that train and reassign him. Where'd that wood train go? Excuse me. If anyone sees a half-loaded lumber train getting in everyone's way, found him. That's... What are you waiting back at this signal for? Because you didn't put a signal there. You put one here for some reason. What could that possibly accomplish? Just another day of amateur hour in this place. See, told you it'd start complaining. Oh, it's the breakdown convention. Okay, cool. So you delete orders, share his orders, and then go unload. Yeah, don't get lost. Okay, good. Problem solved. Someone can't find a path to continue. That's actually important. Why are all your doors open? Why are you not carrying any livestock? Oh, Jesus. This is just not going our way. Oh, let me guess. You unloaded over there and decided you want to go to the depot. That's on me, mate. That's bad station design. I'm sorry. I won't take it out on you, any more than I have already. So to fix that, we should probably shoehorn a special depot in just for this line here. Oh, that's an electric depot. Didn't need to do that. There we go. It's still a fancy looking depot though. Very happy about that. So yeah, you guys will no longer service there and we'll service there instead. And you're just going for a service anyway, so that's fine. Hornburg accepts goods. okay, it just stopped accepting goods, so I never really processed that to begin with. So train 89 can't find a path. Oh, the same problem. Okay, you'll get your turn. What's wrong with these platforms? There's no one over here. Can't you come in here? Did I not electrify that whole platform? Is that the problem? No, now I've unelectrified it. That's kind of 1 step forward, 7 steps backwards. Well, if it wasn't electrified before, it is now. Okay, now you're buggering off. Good for you. Okay, you're getting out of the way. Fantastic. And then you're going to come into a vacant platform because we have about 1,000 of them. Are you going to come into this one? I've noticed the door open. Is that something you want to do? You feeling it? Yes, you're feeling it. Good man. That's how we do that freight train business. Okay, this junction is getting a little congested. So you're waiting to come in here. Oh no, you can get past him. That's fine. Cool. Ignorance is bliss. Oh God, look at the queue. Oh, too many trains as usual. But you know, that's a problem I like having. But yeah, so I do want to try and connect up Bug to Heidi, that town, somehow over with the rest of this schmozzle. Although I'm not sure it's going to be terribly wise. We may have to just stick with the ferries for the passengers and just go ahead and link the freight up. Because the freight we can just bring in through the back of Neukölln Woods and then send the iron ore up this way. So that might be what we end up doing there. So you're doing 63 odd ton of iron ore. That's fantastic. Let's go ahead and build ourselves a thing. Obviously we'll need a tippler thingy to put the stuff in the thing. See, I know about logistics. Don't tell me I don't know logistics. You don't know logistics. You know, that line from A Few Good Men. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth. Well, you want to know about logistics? You can't handle logistics. Give me a break. I've been up since like midnight for work because someone thought it was a good idea to do a 3 a.m. shift on a Sunday. No, that was me. I'm stupid. Now, that's going to go around backwards, but I think it'll be okay. So we'll go ahead and whack another signal in there just to keep it confusing. Train 157 come. Where are you? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, we've really knackered this, haven't we? Yeah, so the problem is you can't leave the train there. You can't leave because there's a train there, and you can't leave because there's a train there. I'm beginning to see the problem here. What we need is more signals. So now you can move, and we're getting rid of that signal because I should have seen that coming a mile away. We probably should just get rid of this long single track section to begin with, but you know, okay, so now you've left, so now you're going to leave, and then you're going to go, yeah, okay, so we've fixed that problem for now. We'll hook this iron ore up and then go fix that properly, because fixing things properly is what I do. Not really. I sort of put a band-aid over a bullet wound and go, that'll do. I think that's a Taylor Swift lyric, isn't it? Anyway, run this down here, No, I'm doing stuff. Oh, we're not using that one anyway. That's fine. You close down. Don't care. Where are we going? We're over here. So now we just need to scooch this junction up a little bit for reasons. Let's just move it over there because that's fine. Get rid of that there, and then we'll just drop in a bit of track here. That'll do. Excellent. So we need to fix these signals as well. That would be an idea. And obviously fix up the existing ones for no other reason than I can. So we need to whack a one-wayer in there. And that should be fine though, so they can load there, come up and around here, and then, yeah, they're on the existing network already. Now we just need a electric depot to build a train. That one will do. Oh, good, we're going to be cramming more trains through this disaster waiting to happen, for want of a better term. Now let's go to the 250 again. That's been a solid freight engine-y thing. And let's go ahead and get ourselves some hoppers. Probably 4 tiles worth will do. 280 tons. Yeah, I really don't think we're going to need that much capacity, but it might encourage this iron ore mine to actually pull its finger out and dig up some iron ore. So I want you to swing by up there and drop in there for a service. And I'll let you drop in here for a service on the loaded trip just because it's on that same side of the tracks. Just in case you need to, we refitted that for iron ore. Yes, good. Off you go, son. And we need to look at a way of getting more platforms in here. Okay, good for you, iron ore mine at Wildman. So that means scooching the freight line here over, which means scooching the passenger line over, which means then expanding the station. Train 9 is getting old. Oh, look, a distraction! Yay! We can pay attention to this problem and not trying to scooch. Yep, okay, good for you. What are you doing? Where are you bringing coal from and to? You come from Brauschwing Mines. Oh, okay, that's where the train goes. Where do you go? I think you come up to this power station. I remember setting this train up. He lied through his teeth. Okay, so we just need to do a straight replacement of you. Man, you are really, really unhappy, aren't you? Don't break down on the hill. You're not going to get going again. New coal mine. Okay, everyone, power of positive thinking. That train is going to move, and boy, am I glad you didn't run into the back of him. Good for you breaking down just clear of the points. Okay, so you don't have too much trouble getting started again with a full load of coal, but yeah, I'm glad we didn't whack any more hoppers on the back of that. That is not going our way. And now he's holding up a passenger train. And there are a lot of people waiting here. Where are they going? Most of them are going via Lingen, which is that a train station? That's down this way, isn't it? Lingen, yes. Okay, good. So that's a train problem, not a bus problem. That's the important thing. I don't think you understand imminent closure. I mean, you're supposed to give me at least a month's warning, but, well, we weren't using that iron ore mine anyway, so whoop-de-doo. Good. Okay, so now, train 159's losing money. Why? Well, you're making money this year, so all is forgiven. Now where's your depot? Over there. So hurry up and unload, and we'll replace you with a nice electric train, probably a 250, because yes, we've wired up both sidings, and I think that's by needing to wire up the iron ore mine. So that went well. Diddly diddly dee. Why are you losing money? What are you doing? You're hauling coal. Coal is good. Oh, not much coal. Okay, well that's kind of on me there. I should have been paying more attention. Yes. Okay. Well, we might just sort of send you to a depot and just take you out of service, because how many years have you got left? You've still got a good 10 years. We could probably redeploy you elsewhere. Oh, good. He's unloading. Quick, go to the depot. Yes. You made a good profit there. Here, this is going to be worth upgrading. Amusingly, we have a spare 250 down there now because we've gotten rid of that coal train. If only it was up here, we could have just done a swap instead of having to manually replace it. But what are you going to do? Okay, you lost $2,000 last year. That's change. You lost 21. Okay, I can see why you're losing money. That's fair enough. So we need to send to a depot and get rid of you. Yeah, you probably haven't had a service for quite a while. No wonder you're unhappy. Okay. Oh, good, you've got old wagons too. When was the last time we looked at this operation? 23 years ago, apparently. I dread to think how long he's been sitting there going, excuse me, I'm not making any money. Do you want to look at... No, you're busy. That's fine. Continue as you were. I'll just keep trying to wait for coal that's not coming. Because, apparently coal mines closed down and I missed it. So you're losing money, but you're the one that sort of crosses the entire map and has a massive payoff. So you're fine. You're a bus, no one cares. Train 12, what's your deal? Oh, you're one of the other map crossing electric trains. Did I accidentally stop him? I did. I didn't mean to. Okay. So what's train 66 doing? That's one I was looking at before. Okay, cool. That's fine. Why do we have a queue here again? I thought I fixed the queuing. Do we need to send you guys through somewhere else? Well, the best candidate would be to send you to Itzehoe, and to be fair, there's no trains turning around at Itzehoe at the moment. Is that because you're already turning around at Itzehoe? Yes, it is. Okay, good. Well, let's solve that problem, I think. I don't actually know. I mean, I didn't do anything, but I feel better about it because what I was going to do has already been done. So I'm just going to take the win and move on. One thing we could do is try and make some of these tracks one-way only, even if it is just the edgemost tracks. So we'll go ahead and put down a couple of one-wayers there. And then we'll go ahead and... No, that's probably the wrong way to do it because you want to make these ones one-way only. Yes. And then make them turnaround signals. And then make... we can't make this one one... Oh, no, we can because the wood trains can come out and cross over to this one. But yeah, we'll make that one-way only as well. Don't know if that actually helped at all, but, it gives the impression that I've done something about the problem. And, then I can take credit when it works, and when it doesn't work, I can be like, well, I didn't actually do anything, so obviously it didn't work, and our fancy express trains are all banking up too. They're making good money, though. I'm very happy with the ice. We should probably buy more of them. And look, another forest. Another coal mine. Did I note the coal mine last time and just not do anything about it? Because that does sound like something I would do. But coal mine, power station, train 15 waiting in depot, yeah, that's enough for you. There's probably something we can do involving these two things. What else could we do? We've got another forest down here. We could connect up to this wood loading station by virtue of transporting things in a tycoon fashion. Ooh, iron ore mine. Useless iron ore mine. Okay. Train 126 is in depot. Oh, yes, you're the one. Which depot did you end up at? This one. Okay, so I would like to reposition you if I could. Could I get you to come up to this depot, please, and just chill out there, just in case we need you for something else? Because I know we've got 140 odd million in the bank, but you've seen how quickly I can demolish that by buying new trains. So, you know, I'm kind of not in a hurry to throw away perfectly good trains if I don't have to. Coal production decreases, yada, yada, yada. I'm going to get rid of this just so I don't remember it's there and try and use it again. We should also get rid of this too. Bye-bye. Let's just make that go away as well. And then obviously all the associated track work around it. Gone. And then do we need to get rid of the junction up here? Well, we need to get rid of the rest of the line too. Okay, well done me. Get rid of all that and that. Don't accidentally demolish more than you need to. And we should probably get rid of these signals here because they no longer serve a purpose. Yeah, there we go. Fantastic. It's like it was never there. I know, Train 126. You'll figure it out eventually. Train 49's getting old. Oh, I notice we're slowly chewing through our reserve of V200s. Well, reserve is probably the wrong word. We're slowly phasing them out, and, well, it's not intentional. It's just they're getting old, and I sort of don't have anything to replace them with. Do I actually have any spare trains parked up, by the by? No, I didn't want to do that. Why would I ever want to do that? Profit last year... Ugh. Okay, let's look at... this is probably the easiest way to go. Look for someone who made no money last year. Okay, well, it's because you're new and you made a profit. Okay, so we've got no spare diesel sitting around, so we'll have to replace you with something new. Train 50 is getting old. Oh, God, are there a number of you that are about to get old? Yes, 4. Well, this we should have seen coming because I obviously added these 3 on and then went, I don't have to do anything about the other 4 because they're not old yet. Well, my chickens have come home to roost now, haven't they? Oh, is it really? What a surprise. I can see it there. That's spoiler alert. Okay, so let's have a look. We're going to need to buy 4 more, I'm assuming diesels? Where do you guys actually go? You guys go down via Lingen, don't you? I want to say yes. Yes, there they are. They're all in the Lingen list. So, yeah, electric trains, not an option unless we electrify that line. I'll do it later. Although we do have the 112. We haven't deployed that yet. Yeah. Now, I sort of wanted to have at least one diesel line left over, and that this part of the world did seem like a good candidate for that. So no, we'll hold off on the 112. We'll go ahead and buy some more 160s because they are a really solid performer. And we'll go ahead and buy the requisite carriages for those trains as well. So what do we need? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And refit you to be into Regio, please, because you are not an intercity train, because I have decided, because I am the decider. I don't know what my criteria is for making an intercity or an interregio train or a blah-de-blah-de-blah, but, you know, I've decided, so, you know, that's the end of discussion. So we want 4 of those, please, and let's increase capacity and have another 2. Look at all those matching carriages. Doesn't that look fancy? So send them out into the world. Deploy. And then we want to get rid of these 4. I've already got those windows open. Oh, you're already in a depot. Well, that's the end of you. Bye. And then we need to get you guys to go back to Wolf's Butt train depot at some point. Or Bad Sasha train depot. Whatever depot is convenient. I don't really mind. I'm not going to keep the green carriages anymore. Oh, no, we've done it on the shared orders, haven't we? No, unshare... Then stop at the depot, because otherwise we're going to get a bunch of vehicles going to depots that we don't actually want. You, my friend, stop sharing, go to a depot, and I get the feeling I've missed 1 or 2. Was it you I missed? Yes, okay. Stop sharing, and then go to a depot. Good. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. I think I've got it. What's with all these new steel mills being built? I don't need more steel mills. I need more iron ore mines. How's this one going, by the way? Not too bad. We've got a lot of iron ore waiting here for the little train that could, which is making a lot of money. I'm very proud of him. He carries 360 tons. Yeah, there's about 360 waiting for him, so that's actually working quite well. We do have another coal mine over here we could probably truck over to this station for a bit of extra coin. So why the bloody hell not, I say. Obviously, it's not a train line, so it's not going to be very exciting, but it's basically free money. Unless the coal mine shuts down between me building that station and connecting it up. So, you know, that would be bad. And I'm going to be really, really, really lazy and just sort of plummet into the existing truck orders and then just buy more trucks. Which could go really well or really badly if this one that's producing a lot of coal. Okay, so yeah, it probably will work really badly for this one, but I'm keen to experiment. Actually, don't clone. We can probably get better trucks for this route. What's the best articulated hopper you've got? That one. Give me some of those. Give me several of them, and by several I mean 4. And that should be fine. I'm just curious to see if that actually works. Oh, train 126 has too few orders. Wish you'd hurry up and get to the depot. What are you doing over here? Didn't I send you to that depot? Oh, of course, you come from this direction. You can't actually get there. Really didn't think that through, did I? Okay, we're going to turn around there, and then you should be able to find a path back to the depot. That should be fine. How are my steel trains doing, by the way? We keep pumping more iron ore in. Are we getting more steel out? Not really. I mean, there's an iron ore train there. That is... Oh, there is a steel train loading already. Hello, friend. What are you up to? 100%. Okay. What's your percentage? 64%. Yeah. I don't want to put a third steel train on because obviously we don't have the platform for it, but I also want to transport more steel because then we get more goods, which means less trains sitting around at this station waiting to load, like you or you. Why are you... Oh, you are going to a platform. I thought you were going to the depot. I was immediately concerned. So you're still producing good amounts of farm stuff. Oh, we have another farm up here, which is worse than useless. Good to know. Good to know. Just I found it and was immediately heartbroken by it. Great. What other new industries do we have? Oh my God, we've got a new coal mine literally right here. Well, that's just convenient. Let's get more trains going on there. Yes, so obviously we've got far more capacity. Let's go ahead and get another V160. Why don't we just use the clone tool? That's what it's there for. Yes, get me one of those. Go. And that should get a bit more money out of that coal mine there because they're just coming up here to unload. How are you doing up here? Well, there was a train assigned to that. He's making some good money. That's fine. Haven't been in this part of the world for ages. And yeah, Worcester has literally not grown 1 iota since we were last here. A lot of people waiting here, which is concerning because I have a lot of trains assigned here. Where are they all and what are they doing? They're not actually making very much money either, which is... Oh, you are, okay. Well, you're making the most money and everyone else is just sort of floundering. So what's the problem? Are you all getting stuck behind each other and conga lining? I think you are. Yes, you are. We need to whack a slow freight train on this line just to space them out a bit. Oh, good. You finally made it to the depot. Okay, so how about Uderson? Lots of mail. Nothing really exciting there. That's where it all began. That's where our HQ is. Now, Dissen am Tutoburger World. A lot of people here. We probably could stand add a few more trains to this route. Which is, yeah, I know. He's in the depot now. It doesn't matter. So what I'm thinking is we peel off some of the dated 110s from this line, obviously not him, that's a 103, and assign them to this line because they can keep up with the 111s, the 181s, and the existing 110s. And then it means we can put on more faster trains down here, you know, like 200-kilometre-an-hour trains. So, because I'm all about redeploying the rolling stock rather than just scrapping it if I don't need to. So let's go ahead and find some trains that we can redeploy. What are you? You're a 103, you're a 120, here we go, here's some. So let's redeploy 2 of them for now and see how that goes. So where are you? You are heading in the right direction. Fantastic. Yeah, where do we need you to get to? We probably need you to get up to here to Flensburg. So we'll get you to copy this chap's orders, I guess. You're nearly empty. We'll get to the other end. There's heaps of people waiting for you. Come on, chop, chop. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop sharing and delete and then share, and then we'll send you straight to Flensburg. So you should be able to figure that out. Now, where are you going? You're also going in the right direction. Fantastic. We'll let you do your thing at Witten. Diddly diddly dee. Dum 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 dum. That's fine. Got all day. No, everyone take their time getting on and off. We, again, probably should put more platforms in at Witten because that is itself a bit of a log jam. Okay, cool. So you've done that. Good. Stop sharing. Delete. And then copy his orders and share as well, please. And then if you could skip straight to Flensburg, just so you don't get too lost, that would be great. There is a small child screaming outside. I'm not sure if that's coming across on the video, but if so, I apologise. Free-range children are a big thing on the weekends here. They basically set them free to roam and just make it everyone else's problem. So now we need to put 2 more express trains on from Wolfsbad down to Essens, and obviously that nice new express track we built. So where's someone who I can either clone or steal the orders from? Hello? Yes, you'll do. I don't think we redeployed you. Oh, you are well loaded with passengers too, aren't you? Very happy with that. So show me something in the realm of fast electric trains. What are you? 160 k's an hour. Yeah, I kind of want 200, but when were you invented? 1980. It's 1995. Do we really want to buy 80 technology? What about the 103? The 103 doesn't exist anymore. So, okay, well, we've ruled that one out as an option. The 112, yeah, 160. We could put the ice on, but that's actually faster and it'll just get caught up behind the rest of them. 181, 160. No, it's got to be the 120 until something better comes along. Yeah, it's the 120. Are you guys still waiting to get out of the depot after I built you? God, we really do have a too many trains problem sort of thing going on down here, don't we? Not that I really mind. How many carriages do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Excellent. Good. So you, my friend, copy and share, and then we'll go ahead and clone you a friend and send you out into the world too, although you may be waiting forever to get out of the depot. Seriously, I thought I fixed this queue problem. Oh dear. Oh dear. Too many trains, not enough platforms. Okay. Are we going to have to demolish this station and build it again? Don't make me do it, because I'll do it, and you know I'm serious. Okay. What is a quick solution we can do before we end the episode? Quick and dirty. We could extend the platforms out this way down here and put terminating tracks in the middle. Problem is, I don't know if our trains would be smart enough to know to use them if they weren't continuing. See, I mean, he turned around, so he would be fine to use the terminating track, but I get the feeling I'd have to use waypoints to redirect the ones that are going through, which I don't know if would help. So what have we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so we'd struggle to get 2 1x5 tracks in there anyway. Let's just go ahead and make the buildings invisible for a minute. Yeah, no, we need that track there. We could move it over 1 tile, which would free up a little space. Let's just try it and see what happens. So scoochy scooch, scoochy scooch, scoochy scooch. Okay, cool. That's given us a little bit more room to play with. So drop those signals in there. Excellent. And then what if we go ahead and put, no, that's an industrial station. No matter how much you scroll up and down, you are not going to find what you're looking for. We could put this fancy looking station building in here. Don't know if it'll help, but we could put it in. And then we need to put in a couple of plants. Yeah, just there. So, okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're still short by 1 square. Oh, hang on, we can move the signals down a little. So no, we don't want them to be one way. There we go. Drop them down there. Okay, get rid of that. And then we can go ahead and put plants in here. Okay, cool. Then we need to put a divider in here and hope this actually works. So where's our divider? We've got the buffer stop, or we've got the separating track signals. I like the separating track signals. Okay, there's 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that works. And then we'll drop another one in there. Maybe the separating track doesn't work because they're semaphore signals and we probably want colour light signals in 1995. I don't think anyone sets out to build new semaphores. So drop the buffers in there. Now, will that help? Because you're turning around, which is fine. So you're quite happy to use that platform. Where do you want to go? You're going to the train depot. Okay, well, that's your problem solved. So you're happy to terminate here. That's good. Okay, well, this is not really a problem yet, but I'm waiting for someone to get lost. Okay, let's just turn the buildings back on. Oh, we've already got it open. There we go. Just so we can get a bit of realism going. So I basically need someone to come in here to turn around who needs to go through. And bingo, there he is. So you, after... I know you terminate and go to the depot. Interesting. Okay, cool. Well, that's a thing that's happened. Everything's going according to plan, which is unusual for me. I'm confused. Train 54 is waiting a depot, though. Oh, yes. Goodbye, all of you. We're done with you. Okay, so someone needs to come in here who needs to go through to the other side. Where are you trying to go? Itzehoe. No, you're fine. Okay, where are you trying to go? Wolfspart, but you'd be terminating here. Okay, so far everything's working. And I don't know if that's a fluke or because the Pathfinder in this game really is that good. I wonder if we couldn't do it down here because we don't have the space up here. We'd need another outbound track going out this way, which is not possible. You're happy to turn around there. What trains actually go through here to the other side? Who's terminating at Itzehoe? No, bloody hell, that's a lot of trains stopping at Itzehoe. Let's try and pick who's terminating there. These ones go through to Hamburg, Exhibit A. Where do you go? You go to Itzehoe, and then what do? Do you turn around there? You go via Hamburg. Okay, so you're no good to me. I basically need to find someone that comes down here that terminates at Itzehoe. Because I know they exist, I just can't remember which trains they were. God, we have too many trains. What are you doing? Are you trying to go through to the other side? You're trying to go to Itzehoe. Oh, found one. Yep, there we go. Problem. Found a problem. Okay, Wolfspart, then Itzehoe. Yes, okay. So we need to set up a waypoint for you and your friends because otherwise you'll have to go to the depot to reverse, and I'd like to avoid that happening. So we'll try and send you through, I guess, one of these 3 platforms. So let's go ahead and build a nice big signal box there and call this Wolfenbutton North Junction. There we go. And now you, before you get to Wolfspart, so Mirau, yes, so before you get to Wolfspart, I want you to go through that signal box there. That will stop you getting trapped in one of the turnaround platforms. Now, will that actually help things? I don't know. So far, no, but early days. And you've managed to queue up across this intersection here. Intersection? Set of points, so now you're blocking the goods train as well. Congratulations. Yeah, so I don't know if this turnaround here will help. I mean, we're obviously using... We're able to handle 4 trains on these platforms where before we could handle only 2. But I don't know if that's enough to actually clear this logjam. It may be that we need to, I guess, maybe divert some of the trains up to Gatterbush and Itzehoe and actually skip Wolfsput and make people change. Is that something we could do? I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that one. I don't like being zoomed out anymore. I feel cold and alone. I like being zoomed in and comfortable, where we can watch all our different trains rushing back and forth. Look at all the pretty colours. I do like the colours. I'm all about the colours. I think I said that last time. I'll bugger off Seinfeld coal mine. Yes. So, I'll ruminate on this problem a bit more. I don't know. Maybe we've just got too many trains and we need to kick some of them out. And have just a regular train line running this way and then have people interchange at Gatterbush and Itzehoe to get into Wolfsput. Because, yeah, we're bringing them in from all corners of the city, which is what I want. I want a nice, robust suburban network. But I think it might be at our detriment because it's affecting our longer distance trains. Now, what are you doing? Where are you trying to go? You want to turn around Wolfsput? Yes, because you've come from Luchau. Very good. Yeah, I don't know. I think we need to kick out some of the local trains. Maybe if we could find a way to put a junction in here and get them to come through here, that might be an option. And then instead of terminating at Itzehoe here, we can just have through tracks here and then have a big terminus up here for the suburban trains. That might be something we can do because these platforms here are really not struggling with the load at all. It's just the main part of the station. And of course we can't expand anymore because there's a town here and a forest here. So we've really got limited space to work with. But that might be something we have to look at next time, is divert all local trains through these little suburban platforms and turn them around at Itzehoe to try and free up the main platforms here. But plenty more to come. It's 1995, and I sort of want to keep going until the early 2000s. Probably still got many more industries to connect up that I just keep missing the connections for. So, yeah, stick with me. Hopefully you've enjoyed the series up to this point, and hopefully you will continue to enjoy it. But, yeah, plenty more to come. Until then, I've been T-Nick. This has been Open TTD with the DBXL set, and it's always a joy. Thanks for your company, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Later days. Did you just break down going into the depot? For shame. For shame. Yeah, judge him. Judge him hard. Judgment.